Hi, this is John with FLO Cycling, and this is my buddy Quaddy. In this video, we'll show you how to install a FLO wheel with a quick release skewer. Good boy. To follow the steps in this video, you'll need your FLO wheel, which isn't pictured here, and your FLO quick release skewer. When installing your new FLO wheel, the first thing you'll want to do is remove the old wheel from the bike. To make that a little bit easier, you want to move the chain down to the smallest ring on the back. That just allows it to come off a little bit easier. When you put the new wheel on, it's also easier. The other thing that you'll want to do is you may want to adjust the brakes on the bike. You may want to loosen the calipers to allow the wheel to come out. You may also need to readjust your brakes for your new FLO wheel since they're wider than your standard training wheel or typically a wheel that will come on a bike. In order to do that, you can watch the video on how to adjust your brakes. First thing you'll need to do is you'll need to loosen the quick release here. So we just hold on one side here, unclamp it on the other, and then you can start to turn that. On a vertical drop bike like this, you will basically see that it'll start to fall out right away. Once it's fallen out, I'm doing this on a stand now for ease of explanation, but on the ground it may not fall out. But once it's a little bit loose on the quick release, what you'll have to do is you'll have to grab the rear derailleur and pull it towards you. And what that does is it puts some slack in the chain and pulls it around so that you can pull out the wheel. And I'll do this slowly here. So you see it falls out, and then you can just pull it away from the bike. Then you can let that go. Putting the new wheel back on is pretty much the reverse process. So what we do is you can see that the bottom half of the chain is right here, and then the top half of the chain is here. And what we need to do is we need to get that smallest ring to come in and sit right here in this section. So what we do is we pull that rear derailleur back, and it frees up the bottom. And then you can take the new wheel and you can feed it in here, and then you get those teeth to line up right there. And then you let that rear derailleur go. And what that does is it pretty much will pull it up into those vertical drops. Now you may have to do some minor adjusting here to get around the brakes and everything like that. But once it's in, make sure that it's seated. Typically this would be down on the ground like I mentioned earlier. But right now I'm just doing it on the stand. And you can hold this and you can start to tighten this side. When you are tightening this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to leave the lever on the quick release over here parallel. So don't have it back, don't have it forward, just have it sticking straight away from the bike. Once you start to feel tension on that quick release, when you're turning that thread, that's when it's time to clamp that down. Normally what you'll do is you'll line that away or sort of in a horizontal plane from the bike, and then what you can do is you can just grab that and you can push that closed. Once that's closed, you have a properly installed FLO wheel. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please contact us at flocycling.com.